What's good? Welcome back to the AOS podcast. I'm your host, AOS Tune. Thank you for tuning in. Hope everyone's doing well this evening. If you like what you hear, consider following the Twitch stream and subscribing to the YouTube channel. We do like a few episodes every month, usually on the weekends, about current news, topics, something's trending, anything cool. But yeah, thanks for joining and listening. We're live right now on Twitch, so if you're on Twitch, shout out to you. If you're on YouTube, shout out to you. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna introduce our guest for this episode. All right, so first off, you know, he was here last time, but Chip, he's to my left. Chip. Okay.
I will stay here. I'm not moving more from
Okay. You be on the left side of the episode. Okay, cool. All right, so Chip's gonna stay there. All right. And our second guest we have here is Sketchy Todd, the artist himself. It's always something new, bro.
Hello.
Hey, you came from that side? You must have been cramped over there.
Oh, I was. My ass was to my computer.
Did it feel good? Was it nice and warm?
True?
Was it nice and warm?
I almost overheated.
My name my computer.
my computer's going off right now.
My name my computer.
I mean, it's glowing in there.
But last but not least, our third guest, well, fourth of this, is Nova.
I think it's down here, right?
Yeah. Yes, Nova's new. Nova's
my
new
hope
here.
My hope is that these two will get you age restricted.
My hope is that those actually just fall off and never come back.
My hope is that
it did while you were gone.
It did? Oh dang, that was funny.
My hope is that Viacom gets mad at Nova. Why does my camera makes it look like I have a green screen on my hand?
Oh, it does. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
You're right.
What?
It does actually. That's crazy.
Oh, what? Wait,
it
doesn't show up that well on stream, but
Yeah,
it looks like his hands are keyed out. Yeah.
If you're on YouTube, zoom in a little bit or something like that. Like,
no, bro. I'm wearing a green t-shirt right now, bro.
True. All right. Shout out to y'all for joining. Gonna be going through this episode. We have a few things to talk about, but since we're live right now, I have a reward system to where you can redeem it and ask questions about the podcast or anything, and we'll answer that at the end after the topics and all that. So yeah. What's up? How y'all doing?
The trailer for Secret Invasion just dropped.
What's that?
The movie with Nick Fury from Marvel.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that that's Disney Plus series, right?
Yeah.
I guess that was like a movie.
The trailer got announced.
Nova, what are you doing, bro?
What are you doing?
The trailer got it was said that the trailer was dropping tonight, and it dropped tonight.
You're lucky. There's a little banner in front of SpongeBob because you are.
Yeah, you. This man, Nova, no. But anyway, yeah. There's Secret Wars trailer just dropped. Watch that. But yeah, does anybody, before we get started, anybody have recommendations of a cool game, cool movie, song, anything y'all want to share?
I know it's cringe, as you can see by my back wall, but extreme mode in Frontiers, Sonic Frontiers, is very fun, and I recommend it.
Yes! Yeah, we did it.
My glasses look like they're keyed out. I fucking hate this right now. What's wrong with my camera?
Damn, this man gotta get the upgrade.
Okay, give me a second. Let me turn off my camera.
I hate that. I want to put this over on this side. But
hey man, I'm sorry. My
I mean, it's fine. It's fine, Chip.
Yo, I'm
Nova. I did this.
Oh shit.
I did this earlier.
But oh yeah. Also, I mean, we all know about this, but the Mario movie's coming out.
Okay, no. Hold on. I need to address this because you told me this before we started this podcast. And Saints in chat. What do you mean my room looks like a psych ward?
Oh yeah.
Your room looks like a psych ward.
It looks more like a psych ward, bro.
What do you mean? Mine looks fine.
I don't even think Saint knows what a psych ward is.
There's nothing in there. There is nothing.
Just because I have this to shoot the people that come by my... I'm kidding.
Out of context.
Guys, I think no.
Don't get sucked in by chat.
Look, Todd. If I do this, will it look like a psych?
Why is the
What?
orange down?
What?
Why,
Wait,
why
Chip.
is the
What?
color down?
Yeah. What are you doing, Chip?
What do you mean? Why is the orange down? This is
That's not.
supposed to go up. This is supposed to go top. What do you
No.
mean? Why is the orange down? Yes, you're supposed to have the sign on top. This is a
Why
design.
we-
This is a
And that's some new
pattern.
PR lingo,
No,
or like.
that's like the Smarties texture of designs.
What do you
Ew.
mean? It looks a pretty
Nova's
design.
first word, ew.
Wait, hold on. Can you pull that up to my camera? Hold on.
You guys sleep with this?
No. Hold
No.
on to the
Okay,
camera. I
no.
need to
Hold
see
on.
the-
Yeah.
see the pattern. Show
Get
it, show it.
it closer.
Let me get it closer.
No, just bring it closer. Bring it closer.
Yeah.
Yo, I think I saw that in my grandma's house. Yo, it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly, bro. This is really...
Anyway,
Actually,
set
that's probably
out.
the-
No, don't show your curtains, bro, because I know you be having the same design in your curtains. I can barely see them.
Oh, it's morning time for Nova. I forgot.
It really is. Dude. You know what? I'm gonna do the podcast like this, bro.
No, we need the black shirt, bro. We need the black shirt.
Bro,
Oh, wait, let me show mine.
I look like a fucking anime character that's gonna be like
The mysterious anime man. Yo.
the mysterious. Okay, let me put this actually. Anyways, let's start this shit, bro. We're fucking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, we're getting it. But yeah, Mario movie coming out. Go watch that. You're giving everybody a treat, bro. Everybody a treat.
All right, let's do this.
Yo, write my
Alright.
name on the whiteboard real quick, Chip.
Nah, bro, I
Take
already sat
extra
down, bro.
long.
I already sat down.
Darn, maybe next time.
Sit down. Oh
Yo,
my god, we got flashbang. Yo, chill out, bro. He's
Yo,
going to the light. He's returned.
It's the third coming. It's the
He's-
third coming.
Third.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro.
Jesus
It,
came.
looks like someone shot like a laser weapon.
No, he didn't. But anyway.
I thought he did.
Well, if he did, we wouldn't be here right now. But anyway.
Oh wait, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Silly me.
Silly man. But yeah, let's go on and get this show started. So have you heard of MultiVersus? I'm pretty sure you have, maybe.
Yeah, it's my
No.
favorite fighting game. Has all my favorite characters like Gremlins, Rick and
Gremlins?
Morty,
Wait, Todd, who voiced Rick and Morty?
Marvin,
Todd, who voiced Rick and Morty?
Oh, LeBron James.
The Rock.
He is in the game technically, yes. All right, so I think Todd died, guys.
Okay, I think top pro. So yeah, MultiVersus is if you've never heard about it, it is a crossover fighting game, Smash like. It has Warner Brother characters and all that stuff. It's being shut down. The servers are going to be going down June 25th.
Todd,
Yeah, I know. Shocking, right? June 25th gonna be going down there. They're saying they want to really just focus on the game, really get it right, get all the content right, fix key features that weren't in the game, and just listen to like the fans' feedback. Yeah, it'll be going offline June 25th and be coming back early 2024. So it's about gonna be like a half calendar year for when it goes
Probably gonna
offline
be
to
more.
coming back.
It's
Yeah,
probably
probably a little
gonna
more.
be
like
more.
it'll be around like this time next year to when it comes back, because this is still
Yeah, no,
early
I gotta
2020.
I gotta answer the
yeah. So
Before we start with talking about this topic, I want to ask Nova. Since all three of us, at least, like me, too, and Todd, have like played MultiVersus. What's your experience with the game? Did you even play it?
I have
think
played MultiVersus.
you did. Okay,
Yeah, but barely.
barely.
you play, what'd you play it on?
Probably Xbox.
My console. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in the case of if you don't mind me talking first, in the case of me, Todd, and Toon, or Todd, Toon, and me, we basically heard about this like when it was getting leaked. It was like, like information was coming out like, oh, Smash is like, or like Warner Brothers is making this fighting game, and then like it's gonna be a platform fighter with the DC crossovers, and it was gonna have like Gandalf and like other characters that never came into the game because.
I can eat them way more interestingly, Chin. You better stop giving me a reaction.
Bro, anyways,
If it doesn't get you age restricted, I'll make it age restricted.
I mean,
all right?
shut up, bro. Shut up. Anyway.
I'm just eating chips. Don't laugh at me.
So when the game got officially got announced, I don't remember when it got officially announced or where, but it got announced like randomly on the internet. There was like a private beta that you could sign up for. I believe Todd was one of the people that got into the beta first. He gave me a key, so I entered the beta afterwards. So it was like on the same time I got.
Yeah, I guess I got
I don't
snubbed
know,
from it.
June, I think you got it from. I forgot who it was. It Trinith that got you the key, or I forgot who it was.
Well, I got into the second one, the second playtest,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the first
But someone
one.
gave you a
Actually-
key. Someone gave you a key. I
Yeah,
remember
it
that.
was Spaceman. Shout out Nerdy Spaceman.
No,
Spaceman,
technically
yeah.
you got into the third one. I got into the second.
Did you
I
get
think.
you went in the first?
Oh,
you were in
it
the
was like
first one.
3 or
No,
whatever.
no, the first one was before I even knew the game existed.
Oh, it was like way back. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
basically,
Ancient
it was
times,
a
right?
game that was in a closed beta. Then I got into an open beta, and then a few months after the the closed beta, they were like, "Yeah, we're going open beta." And from there, the last character they added with the open beta was Iron Giant. On the closed beta was Tasmanian Devil. The character has a good roster of DC, Warner Brothers, Cartoon Network shows. But
But the problem is most of the people that care about like the legacy Warner shit aren't even gonna touch MultiVersus.
Yeah.
The fact that they put Gremlins in the game made no fucking sense. Nobody wanted
two
to
Gremlin
play
characters.
Black Adam.
Yeah. I think they were
Rick
forced
and
to add
Morty-
Black Adam.
Rick and Morty was at it at the worst time.
Black Adam was forced. That's 100%.
Yeah, it literally
Yeah.
had to add Black Adam.
Yeah.
Like that was the Fire Emblem pick of this game.
Yeah.
By
the
way, Tyler,
current
I'm gonna
movie.
ask you-
At least
I'm gonna
it wasn't paid DLC.
Todd, I'm gonna
True.
ask you, are you gonna wear the glove for the entirety of the episode?
Yes, you
You
should.
should probably take it off before you dirty it. I'm just saying.
Dirty it.
But-
It probably has some stains on it already.
Don't take it off.
It probably has plenty of stuff on there, bro.
anyways.
Or
The
my other hand
game-
busy.
There we go. But bro. Anyways, the game got on open beta. People got on it. The game got around 150 something concurrent players on Steam when it first launched on the first,
150K, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was around 150K, right? And basically they around the first few months of the first season, they went crazy with adding content. They added LeBron James, they added a map for him, based on Space Jam 2, bad movie, but anyways. We don't care. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's the yeah.
I thought that was your bank status. Like, why the fuck is that shit?
Oh,
red? What
I'm
were
in the
you
negative, bro.
buying?
I'm going down. Yo, Sean, you bankrupt, bro. I don't know what's happening with your.
Yeah,
with
no,
your...
on July 2022, they had 153 concurrent players.
See you guys.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah, average players was around 500. But
Damn.
around the first few months of the first season, they added Iron Giant. They added LeBron James. Slowly, they started adding Rick and Morty. And from there on, it just, it was like, oh, the game is kind of alive,
My opinion is most of the people playing this game probably grew up with Cartoon Network if they're into Warner Brothers. So DC stuff is fine, but they should have banked hard into like Cartoon Network, Boomerang.
Yeah, they really should have. They should have. Like,
Yeah.
there was no heavy hitters to keep it like really interesting. Like, yeah, Rick and Morty,
Yeah.
super big
Bro,
names, but it's like that can't
instead
carry
of-
the game like forever.
Instead of like
Probably.
Gizmo or whatever the fuck, imagine if they put like Ben 10 or some shit.
Yeah, so I'm saying
Powerpuff
that
Girls,
that'll
like,
actually
people-
like they need
that
some
would-
heavy hitters.
Yeah, I think one of the other biggest problems is, so I was in the earliest beta out of everyone here. The game was barely different from the beta I played.
The game is pretty much the same.
Barely.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Like they were so focused on putting in characters and content that no one gave a shit about. That's why it died.
Mm-hmm.
And additionally, the online sucked because me and Toon, we were in a tournament. Our match was actually gonna get shown on stream first.
Yeah,
but
it
they
was
couldn't
like
figure out how it worked
the
because
cat tournament.
spectating shit was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, because I don't. You couldn't really spectate at all in lobbies. There was just you could have lobbies and you couldn't spectate. You're like, oh, you can't spectate. The host tournament didn't even know you couldn't spectate, so he was like scrambling. So, but yeah, just
it wasn't really that trustworthy.
the what they added at the time just wasn't enough, and they just missing key features like ranked,
Yeah,
like just like spectating lobbies. There just
okay.
wasn't like.
For ranked, they're planning on putting this in when the game relaunches. If there is not a team attack for competitive, I'm actually
Actually,
here's the thing.
wait, no. Was
There is
rank?
rank.
Yeah, rank is
They
like.
added in February of this year, I think it was.
Yeah. Rank is in, but I think they took it out. Didn't they take it out?
It was so fucking late.
Yeah.
The system was bad too. But I think we should probably go in a little bit more of an order because like season 1 was alright. There was
But we
like
don't have to do. We don't have to do all that.
Well,
man.
that's when it
we'd have to do
first launched and everyone was
Yeah,
going
no,
crazy
no.
over it.
Here's the thing. It's a free to play game. We need to mention it's a game that you gotta put money to get cosmetics and whatnot. But in the first beta, we need to mention this, Todd. In the original beta, Me, Toon, and Todd. Can we even talk about this? Are we breaking a contract? Who cares?
No,
in the
no,
in the,
it's
in the
fine.
original closed beta, the characters like Bugs Bunny had like 10 fucking costumes. He had so much
Yeah, they had a
costumes.
slew
Like
of
you couldn't
costumes.
get. You could try them. You could try them on
Yeah,
the
training
training
mode.
on the training mode, which was cool. And you could actually see the designs and the custom voice lines and the custom effects
But
and
you can
whatnot.
tell which character they loved stroking the most, you know.
Batman and but
Good
it
choice of
doesn't.
words.
The
Sorry, that was
problem
a
with
Fondo.
that,
I meant more like that.
yeah.
Sorry.
But the problem with that was the fact that when the game fully released, a lot of those costumes were just gone. Like some of the costumes never even came back.
Yeah, they were just
A
a
lot of them
myth
were
at this
gone,
point.
and
Yeah,
a lot of
no,
them were put in a shop for money.
My favorite skin. I think okay. So first go over. I don't remember who Chip played. Toon played Wonder Woman. I played Steven
And the
Universe.
human.
My favorite. Oh yeah, Finn. But everyone played Finn. So
True.
I played the
the thing is, stuff like Fern for Finn, Tiger Millionaire for Steven, those didn't come out for the longest fucking time.
Season 2 was Fern.
Yeah, no,
Season 2 was Fern.
It's absolutely stupid. Like they were in the base game. I understand if you wanted to like roll out those beta costumes so that you had gradual content to give out.
Yeah.
That's understandable. But at the same time, we were exposed to them in the beta, and it was the most frustrating thing for us to wait for them to come back in the game. It was stupid.
It was really bad. But after the closed betas, after the season 1, season 2 came out, and season 2 had a roadmap that promised a bunch of shit. By the way, I need to mention this. This game was at Evo, and it was an open beta on Evo. This game was an open beta. I need to state that because they never stated that themselves unless you open the game once in your life.
Mhm.
It was an open beta ever since it launched. And when season 2, around season 1, they put the game on Evo. It was doing all right. You have Smash players winning the tournament.
No,
It was
like
void
no,
and
it did really good at Evo. Yeah, like really high
it was
viewership,
doing
lot
great.
of
It had a
entrants.
big rate. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
It was great. Also the price, because like the way they handled the game was kind of bad. But Warner Brothers, I will give this thing to Warner Brothers. They actually put a lot of money to their competitive
did.
scenes.
but yeah, because they
do
actually
so
have money.
well.
Yeah,
They're
With,
definitely not again. They're not doing it again.
of course they're not.
More like I'm not a
They're on
huge
their
fan
own
of
now.
Mortal Kombat.
real.
I'm not a huge fan of Mortal Kombat, like playing the games and whatnot. Mortal Kombat 12, like 11, I'm not a huge fan of it. Mortal Kombat X is fun, but
You
they
know what's
actually
crazy?
put a lot of money into the
You know what's
into the
crazy?
esports scenes.
Going back to like the character editions, I just remembered there was a leaked roster. I'm not sure if it was confirmed or not,
More or less.
but it's basically confirmed.
Yeah.
A character that was leaked immediately was Gandalf, and that basically confirmed this one list. There were so many good picks on
From
that
there that
list.
Yeah, wasn't it like Raven and
Yes.
stuff like that? Like
There was
Raven.
like actual characters that
yeah.
people gave a shit about.
They actually also have
And they
voice
went
lines
with
in the game.
they went with fucking Spike.
They
Yeah,
also had
I don't
voice lines for
understand that.
characters
Yeah,
that we're
no.
gonna add.
What am I talking about? What character am I talking about? You know Spike, right?
Yeah,
Your mom.
no one knows
Yeah,
about
what series
Spike.
is it
No,
from?
no,
Go ahead, think to yourself.
no
What series is it from?
one knows that cares
thing-
about Spike, bro. I'm telling you.
Another thing they had in the files were voice lines, and one of them was like one of the characters were talking to Raven from Teen Titans and 11 from Stranger Things, and they never added those. Yeah, like the character, 2 and 11, like Millie
Mhm.
Bobby Brown's character, yada yada. But they never added characters like those because in season 2 they announced they were gonna add Black Adam, which was just a character they wanted to add because of the Black Adam film with The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and that movie didn't do good.
I mean,
because I
to be
wonder why.
understandable to that, MultiVersus has less like overall moves, so the development time for them is a lot faster.
Too spicy.
Which is why I think it's okay to have some of those like.
What is Spicy Nova? Did you open
I found
Twitter?
out who Spike was. No,
You looked up who
yeah,
Spike
dude,
was? That's something like, bro, because no one knows. What are your character picks? No one knows. Player first games, Tony. What happened?
You know what's kind of funny? Like, I need to mention this. Right now, all of our cameras look like we're in different eras. Nova's look like he's in the 60s. Todd looks like he's like in the 80s.
I look like
in
I'm
the
in like a city.
2000s. I look like I'm in like 2011.
Hey, 2000s, we still strong.
Yeah, no, bro, we are all in different eras because like Nova's lighting looks so like grainy and
Right.
film like.
But yeah, so we can all overall just generally agree that the
All right,
content.
that's okay.
Oh God, we can all
Don't give us
like
teachers.
like
Don't give us teachers,
yo
bro.
teacher warning. But we can all pretty much agree
Yeah,
as a
this is not
whole
about this
that
teacher.
multiverse content and their release schedule and all that wasn't good. And
The way
like
they did it at
this whole thing
Season
is they're going
4.
offline. So basically,
Yeah.
I do not think they will survive from when they go offline to when they come back. I don't think anyone will care.
Sadly,
That's
sadly.
literally just my opinion. But it could make it could market it like crazy. They can make a huge splash, but like I do not think they'll even last.
I really want it to come back because I really enjoyed MultiVersus. It was super easy to pick up and play, and my Steven was actually very fucking good for no reason. Like I felt really good about how I played in that game.
Mm-hmm.
I felt really
Yeah,
good
it's
about it.
unfortunate. Like unless they do like crazy, let's say just have some crazy
Actually,
characters, great marketing.
Not even that. Like every single character in that game was super easy to learn, except
No,
for
yeah.
maybe like one or two of them. Yeah, no,
Velma.
like
Even like
Velma
the
was-
hard
oh,
characters are pretty
they had
easy.
to patch Velma. They had to patch Velma to remove the police car move that like took somebody away because they put LeBron in the game. I thought that was fucking.
Wait, they removed it?
They
They
replaced
changed
it
it to
with
be
the
the
mystery machine.
machine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They didn't have the foresight to realize what that insinuated. That's just insane to me. Like we're
But-
living in this meta era where all these jokes are like common knowledge at this point, and they thought that they would get away with that.
But
Oh shit.
what basically? Oh my god!
Oh shit. That was
Yeah.
scary, bro. That was scary.
What did you just do?
No,
What did
no,
you
no.
just put in your mouth?
No,
No, it was like a ghost. It was a ghost in his room, bro.
But another thing with like MultiVersus, like release wise, they at the start it was kind of cool how they were releasing these in like this insane amount of characters, like Iron Giant, and then they released like fucking, like LeBron James, and then they released Rick and Morty like immediately at one after another. And
Yeah, they needed time.
and like they released that really quickly, and then when season 2 came out, like 3 months, I forget how long it was. It wasn't a long ass season, but when season 2 dropped, they released like they were showing Spike and Black Adam, and those characters never came out until 2 other characters came out, which I think it was Rick, and I think it was Gizmo. They came out before Spike and Black Adam came out, or something like that. I forgot how they did the order. It was weird.
Oh, speaking of Rick, there was a glitch in the game where you could play Rick online before he launched. I think Tupai did that actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. I
yes,
remember that
they
actually.
left
This
him in the
game
pile.
Yeah.
was so buggy.
It was buggy as shit.
Like the rollback would just like kill you, like you would be trying to recover, and then your character would be like, it was
would be
like,
like,
your
we'll be doing
like an
this.
invisible hand was pulling you down like that.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, no,
It happened to me a lot.
Tune, Tune, if you're making this into a video, pull the clip where
Oh,
Tom was
no.
just getting sandwiched.
Yeah. Show the
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
But
I
we
I
can.
just
That
was when the game launched in open
Yeah,
beta.
that was
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That
it
was
launched.
after the game launched.
That was
Yeah.
season 1, which we could kind of apologize in a way. But the thing with this game is it was made by a company that literally was just created to make this game, more or less.
It's a brand new.
This was
studio.
their
And to be
first
fair,
game. This is their first
had
game.
charm.
This new studio. They knew how to do some stuff. I respect them. When Steven got announced to be playable or whatever, and like people played him, they changed how he looked. He was kind of weird.
Yeah, they
Changed the model.
They listened to fan feedback.
They listened to feedback to a certain degree. After season 2 dropped, they just kind of just went.
No, I think no. Okay, I think
Hey,
they
Chip.
literally listen, but I just don't think the team is big enough, and I think they actually should not have came out with the game so early. Like I feel like there was somewhat rushed to like kind of put the game out because of like how popular, how much traction it was getting. I feel like they were like, oh, we want to get this out now. It's gonna be in beta. We're gonna update it, but I feel like they actually weren't ready to release this size of game.
They were not.
And like,
They were not.
and they actually like, I think they like only even had like that many like employees at Play First Games in the first place.
They do not, even though it's a
So,
Warner Brothers company.
Yeah, even though and it's pretty sad. It's like it's unfortunate, but if you're gonna promise a product, you gotta at least deliver.
And now the game is gonna be like, I think it's 3 months from 3 months from now. The game is
In June. So get all your battle,
get all your-
battle passes, skins,
And
have your
I
fun.
need to. We should mention this too. If this game doesn't come back, people got ripped off. This game, a lot of people. One of the people being Todd. Todd didn't spend so much money into the game, but a lot of people did buy like the $100.
Yeah,
there's
the
a-
founders pack and all that. Yeah.
The $100 bundle that made your name all like glowy and shit. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I loved bullying the fuck out of people that did that in the game. Just being an absolute rat in the match.
Mm-hmm.
How much
But-
did you spend, Todd?
Oh, but
No. Wait, Todd. How much did you spend?
what?
40
How much did you
no,
spend?
30, 40. I think it was like.
no, I bought the base one. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that
How much
expensive.
did I
It was like
spend?
Yeah. I just wanted to
Probably
get as many
10
characters as
bucks.
possible.
You probably
Zero.
spent like
actually-
$10.
Yeah,
to-
because all
actually
you wanted to play
devastating.
was Wonder Woman.
No, because I don't care about all these dumb little glowy little items, bro. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
play
no,
the
really
game,
good.
unlock everything that's free, and I'm good.
You kind of deserve it. Like it's I just hope that the people that spend their money get their money's
They're
worth back.
refunded?
Because like if you spent like $100, you were supposed to get like I forget how many unlocks it was. It was like 20 unlocks, and the game didn't have
Yeah.
that many characters to unlock, so you just had tokens that you couldn't spend.
Right.
And now if they bring back the game free to play next year or whenever they're doing it, like they better add like a lot of more characters because if the game releases and they just add like a season worth of characters, which could be 3 to 4 characters, it was not worth.
They have to like
I
go
am
hard.
hard.
Like I'm sorry, but you have to like really go hard. If you don't, it's over. Like going offline, that's a really bold move from them. So we'll see how that turns out. But you know, I don't know if it'll work out, honestly.
The best part about that game that I can recall was I was in a match with Ramen, and we got put up against Mewtwo King, like on
No, that was you and me. That was you and me.
What was that? You? I thought it was with
Yeah,
Ramen.
no, it was you and me. We were playing.
Okay,
We were playing
whatever the case
randomly
may be.
together.
Whatever the case,
And then we played against
we
Mewtwo
fucking
King.
destroyed the shit out of him, and that made me feel.
It means I can beat legacy
And then-
players.
no,
I'm good
and
too.
Dude, what happened afterwards is we went on stream to check what, like, after we had won the match, and he was like, "Bro, my chat was telling me to play this random character, bro. I just didn't like shut the
He's
fuck up."
joning, bro.
Nah,
Joning.
Yeah, no,
I
he was
think
Johnny in the-
I
he
think
was
it
Johnny in
was
the
I think
Cartoon
this he
Network
played for
game.
the first time. I don't blame him, but it's I'm just I have fun with the game when it came out. I think the studio needs to do a little bit better. I'm a little bit disappointed with how the game was handled.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
it's a tough
It's
thing.
unfortunate,
It's
but
really
hey,
tough
you know, if you like the game,
I wish Tony Hune and I wish the team like the best of luck because this decision of taking the game down is a really really hard and tough decision.
Dead. It is so dead. No one knocks anymore.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, we'll see if that pays off. But if you play the game, if you like it, play it when it comes back. They need you to play it. Don't
need
like
you,
not
yeah,
play it
no.
because like need y'all more than ever. If you're a MultiVersus, on the rise, die hard.
Yo,
to Twitter
MultiVersus, I'm gonna play
hashtag
Brawlhalla.
like Twitter hashtag
no,
MultiVersus. Like,
no,
bro, you gotta.
Tune.
No.
When MultiVersus releases again, we hop on Brawlhalla, okay?
No,
We.
I wouldn't wish that. I wouldn't wish
Yes,
that upon my
we.
worst enemy. Yo, this is a COD. If you enjoy Brawlhalla, go seek therapy.
Bro.
True.
Brawlhalla is
Oh
a
my
fine
God.
game.
But
I've
if you
never
play
played a-
Brawlhalla and you're good, you're probably rich. So I mean,
Even when I was a kid, like when the game first came out, bro, I
Wait, a kid?
despised that thing. Well, I say kid, but like it was several
it's
years back.
nostalgia.
Brawlhalla,
nostalgia for Brawl.
I'm nostalgic for Minecraft on the Wii U.
Minecraft Wii U,
nostalgic.
bro. Yeah.
Brawlhalla
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
perfect
yeah.
example of a good free-to-play fighting game, and it's just the best at doing it. Honestly,
Mm-mm.
respect to the developers. for
No,
Brawlhalla,
Ty.
by
He's
the way.
saying it's
No,
the
no. Mad respect to the devs. Mad respect to the devs. What?
And the artists, I
Never
love
really-
like. No, I'm not gonna lie, the artists and the people that work on Brawlhalla, they're great. Anyways, I think we should
No,
move on.
okay.
MultiVersus
MultiVersus.
season 2 that tricked people to think the game was out, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Good luck.
MultiVersus get well soon. That's all I gotta say. But
They could go offline and just run away with the money because that's what a lot of mobile games do.
technically they can, but
Yeah,
will they?
Yeah.
Dragalia
They can,
lost
but
and
they
posted
would-
like a
they would hate
collab, and
them.
it's like last like 6 months or something of its run, and then we're like, bye.
True. All right. Speaking of stuff going offline and dying, what do y'all think about E3 dying?
I'm happy.
You're happy? Why are you happy,
Yeah.
Nova?
That thing should have died like 5 years ago.
Why do you think so?
What thing?
Because it's trash.
Why is it trash?
Damn.
Like every time I pop in to like watching that stuff, I would like sleep in like 5 minutes. There's nothing worth catching my eye or anyone
Like,
else's eye.
I do
You can say
think
that for the VGAs,
I do
bro.
think I do have an argument for
Apart
this
from
that I
that.
thought of. I think this more so goes for like other events as opposed to E3. One thing I didn't like about E3 was, each company had its own like press conference. So if there was like one game per conference that you were interested in learning about, you'd have to like sit down and watch like so much shit in order to catch up with it. instead of stuff like TGAs, where it's just dispersed throughout an hour-long program. Unless Christopher Judge is giving a speech, then maybe it'll be 2 hours.
Well, I mean, okay, to use that, like, oh, you have to wait for like your favorite company to present. That's just don't watch. If you don't want to watch it, just don't watch the rest of it. And just come and just.
It could be like just around places, and I think.
Oh, wait, no.
I think
are you talking about going to it or just sitting and watching at home?
That's a big problem is going to it. It's worse there. Like at home, you can wait until it's all over and then watch a video of whatever.
No, I'm saying if you're at home, you can just say, oh, they're coming on at 3 p.m. I'm going to go outside, do some stuff, come back at 2 and just watch it, right? What I mean
is, so imagine you were, I don't know how to really explain this, but imagine there was one game you were interested at Microsoft, maybe 2 for Nintendo, maybe like 1 Sega, 1 Sony, like shit like that. You'd have to like, if you were only had time to watch it while it was live or something like that, you'd have to wait like through a bunch of other garbage to see what you wanted.
That's somewhat fair, but I mean that's still like that's still like the charm of
E3.
Again, you can
really still say that for Xbox because like one of the Xbox recent Xbox like direct things they did, they were gonna talk about Starfield. Starfield was at the end. They announced other shit before it, so really you were just waiting for Starfield if you were a Starfield fan.
Yep.
So exactly, it's the same thing.
The other thing is, I've had way more experiences where I've heard nothing but, oh wow, that was a bad E3, like year after year. I think unless Nintendo revealed a Smash character, people said it was a bad E3. That's and even then, like towards the end when Nintendo was still revealing shit at E3, like people didn't even care anyway.
Is that a fault of E3 or like the developers or what they show? Because it's about what they show, right?
Well, it's definitely the climate of what's coming out, what's popular, and shit like that.
Here's the thing with Nintendo. With Nintendo, there really wasn't an E3 thing. It was just like, hey, just play the MP4 we sent you.
Well, they used to. Everyone used to like actually go there and perform.
Like 2016, Nintendo hasn't been in
press conferences. They did press.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about that. Not going to talk about that. Not going to talk about that. They were pretty.
The treehouses.
No, like their E3 presentation. They go up on stage and like, wave a nunchuck. Like no.
My favorite is I don't remember what year it was, but they had this like librarian-looking person up on stage acting like she gave a shit about what a Metroid was.
Yo, I love Metroid, and
I think that was the conference where they announced fucking Wii Music, and then they had the guy on the fucking Wii balance board and she going.
Oh yeah, like, it was so cringe. Yeah, we can talk about that. Yeah, that's cringe, but that's not E3 exclusive.
It's a classic.
It's a classic. It's a classic.
Here's the thing: you really can't compare like when they announced Peggle 2 compared to the VGAs. You really can't compete against that. It might be cringe, but it's things that really kind of, make the moment special. You know when they announced the Xbox One and it was a television thing? You really can't beat those. Television. It was amazing.
Yeah.
He's hearing them say television. It might be cringe and it might be technically a bad presentation, but those kind of moments just kind of stick. Because like the VGA say, you have to be professional, or else Jeff Keighley will put you into bed tonight.
It's just like I feel like E3 could have they didn't want to switch up the formula. I think that's kind of what killed it too. They try to just stay like how they were. They never wanted to switch it up. So if they like adapted, they maybe could have still be relevant. But of course, every company can just like do their own thing, which is fine, which is fair.
That's what they're doing.
Nintendo's State of Play, Nintendo's Direct, Sony's State of Play, and Microsoft's basically just announcing whenever the fuck it wants to. Like the big three just don't see any reason to go to these things, since I feel like it's become less of like E3 over the years has become less of a press conference and more just like an event sort of thing where the press is there, but more often than not it's just crowded with like sweaty nerd fans or whatever just going there to see the latest thing. I say that as an insult, but I'm basically insulting myself because I'm also into that stuff.
But it's like, what's the problem with that kind of just going to an event thing? Like, I know it's probably like
I feel like they were trying to make it too grand and shit. Instead of like, appealing to the press, they started appealing more towards us.
It used to be press only, but then they opened up to the public because it's like a really big thing, which that's not bad.
More towards the public side. It went more to the public side where it was taken less seriously. So
true.
From a business perspective, like
from that standpoint, when
you can just do a Nintendo Direct.
even things like Summer Game Fest, some things are not even doing it on the June 8th. Some people are doing it on like June 11th, June 12th.
Yeah.
They're not actually being on like Summer Game Fest.
Mhm.
You could just do it on your Twitch channel instead of going to Jeff Kelly and be like,
Okay, so let me pose this. You know, E3, everyone it's getting canceled or being done because everyone can just announce their things whenever they want, right? But isn't this still like similar to where people wait till like December for the Game Awards to show their big thing? Isn't that still like similar in a way?
that is, so it's 100%.
Because like, oh,
I
E3,
blink.
E3, they can just show it on whenever they want. But the Game Awards now is becoming that thing to where
the thing with the Game
I think
Awards,
it's that the Game Awards is shorter. The Game Awards is shorter.
the thing with the Game Awards is that they didn't do this before.
No, yeah,
It was
no,
only
no.
recently.
But okay,
it was just a spike
I
thing.
know, but I'm saying like, what's the difference between E3 having a concentrated release and now Game Awards being some concentrated releases by big companies? Like, but besides
the
it being
fact that there's
shorter,
a whole other show behind it. There's a whole other thing where, like, there have been times where we're like, I've been in calls where, you know, like the awards for like best score or whatever, we're rooting for a certain side. Like, I think that's the part that makes it more interesting. Like, and then the stuff on the side, like the other games, that's just like a little bit of a benefit there. It does, like, it's definitely gotten more markety over the
Yeah.
years with the fucking Dungeons and Dragons like POV garbage, but
yeah,
I think still Jeff tries to make it a really entertaining show for people, and even if people don't enjoy it, I think just it's short, sweet, and there's a whole other show you can watch if you're not interested in the announcements.
Shot your, I mean, not shot, but
Sorry.
sorry,
What?
your argument kind of falls down when
Oh.
you realize both things are just
yeah.
trailers
If you
and
know how
ads for
many
one another. They're just
ads are in
ads.
Game
No,
Awards,
You're just
like,
watching
the Game Awards
ads.
is basically a
it's
dedicated
one big
ad
ad.
thing,
Yeah,
So
but
is it, like both things are just ads. They're just
Yeah.
both ads.
I think, but then at the same time, you could say the same for the Oscars, though. Technically,
well, yeah, like
Yes,
of
all
course,
of-
like yeah,
all
pretty
of them
much
are
everything.
ads.
The Grammys
Yeah.
is literally everything is an ad.
Well,
So
I
it's
feel
like,
like that argument just in general is invalid, like regardless of who you're,
Yeah, so
who
it's
you're
like that's
talking
that.
about.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, sorry, like E3 is just mainly ads. Yeah, it's always the Game Awards. It's
mhm.
literally, remember, it's so Evo's just advertisement. You know, fighting game tournaments are just advertisement. Advertisements are just
Yeah.
advertisements. Anything that
Just all of
that
them
tries to sell you a
publicity.
product or show you a product or show you that the fact that, oh, best song of the year is this song. That's just showing you, hey, listen to this song.
Right.
Give the
But yeah.
person money. I here's my opinion with E3. Sorry, team, is that in the years it has gone bad. Like you really can't deny that. Obviously, like at time after time, companies are lazy. They really don't release quality games anymore. You really can't just blame E3 for when
Yeah.
when companies release bad games or they announce
Yeah.
bad games, because that's just how companies are.
Mhm.
The fact that things change, you know, how monetizing change, how things change. Like like a conference show can't really, you know, they really can't control that, because like Fortnite got announced at E3. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at
Like
it.
yeah, it's just like it depends on like what gets shown, but yeah, it's sad to see it go. I mean, most people don't care, Rip Bozo, whatever, but I still really like E3.
It's sad
Like,
because, you know,
it was something. It was definitely something to look, forward to.
Yeah,
But now that it's on the chopping block, I'm realizing how much I didn't really care about it in the first place. Like, it was fun,
I did.
but
I did.
I don't know. It's just one day.
I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it because, you
I think
know,
it's just one day out of the year. It's a
you
whole.
Yeah, no, it's like a
you
week.
always
It's like a week,
Yeah.
but yeah.
you always wanted to go to, like, you know, as a gamer, you
mean,
always wanted to go to one of those.
It could also
It's a
be
fair
that
thing.
I'm not as into like
Just-
you might not believe me when I say this, but I'm not that into like games as much, since I'm more like, it's mainly just the same like free to play stuff every single day, but I'm mainly on art stuff more. So like when a new game gets announced, like the new
that's fine.
Zelda that came out, I didn't watch anything about that because I just genuinely wasn't interested.
It hasn't
When
come
like
out. It's
if
getting
that,
announced.
He's
well,
saying
I
he's
mean,
saying
yeah,
the trailer. The he's talking about
yeah.
the new
But, like,
gameplay. Oh,
when,
the amazing thing.
but
Yeah.
then back then when I wasn't like doing art constantly, when Breath of the Wild got announced, that was huge, and I was like, holy shit, right? But I think that's probably why I don't care about
It's also
E3 that
because
much.
it's also the fact that E3 just like it was like a summer event. The VGAs really wasn't announcing things.
Yeah, it's just an
on
award
December.
show.
It was just an award show back
Yeah.
then.
But then it just
So
became, yeah.
literally everything got announced on summer. So if you didn't watch E3, or like if you didn't watch E3 at the moment it was going on, you will basically miss like the hype, quote unquote. You would still obviously look at it on Twitter, but Twitter back then was fucking. It was like rainbows and sparkles and sunshine compared to like
yeah, compared to now, yeah.
Yeah, but it was like like nowadays you get everything from Twitter. You know, when something gets announced on Twitter. Back then, if you weren't watching E3, you were basically missing out, more or less. That is a fact. We can't admit on that. So if you didn't watch E3, and you would like, it was also a thing because like, you would talk with your friends like, oh, yo, dude, they announced the new fucking like Call of Duty or something. I don't care.
Right.
It was hype. It was hype. Call of Duty was hype back then. Oh my god.
True.
But it's like. It's obviously that if people don't care about E3, that's fair. You know what? It has gone bad, but you cannot admit that back like in the early 2010s, if you were not watching E3, you would barely get the news that some stuff were coming out.
Yeah,
compared to nowadays, as soon as the VGAs announce something, Wario64 makes a tweet. You're fine.
Yep.
But before, if you were not watching E3. You're missing out. And that argument can be thrown out the window, especially nowadays. But it's still kind of sad that you're gonna be missing, like going over there. If you went over there, a bunch of YouTubers went there. It was also kind of a meet and greet situation. You would like if you went there, you would be like, oh my god, it's my favorite YouTuber. Holy shit. Like
favorite artist, Sketchy Todd.
It's fucking Shigeru Miyamoto. I can actually shake Shigeru Miyamoto's hand after
well,
he announced Mario.
I don't think. Wait, could you actually meet Shigeru Miyamoto?
Yes, you could. Shigeru Miyamoto was sometimes at E3. Like,
no, I'm saying like, could you? Did he actually like?
I don't think he'd be walking the show floor unless he had like a bodyguard with him.
No,
because ain't no way. Okay, well he risked his life. He risked his life. He risked his life, bro. Because y'all monkeys.
Nah, he's probably hanging out in the E3 catacombs until his time.
Not true. Bro, I would not step foot out there, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
To be fair, back then, everybody was chill. Nowadays, if Shigeru Miyamoto walks in front of a 7-Eleven, you know how many people are gonna fucking just go on him?
Make TikToks out of him and all that, yeah.
Exactly, bro. Compared to back then, it's like, oh hey, can I take a picture? It's like, yeah.
Yeah, rip.
But it's obviously I'm sad. I'm really sad because as a kid, I always wanted to go to an E3. It was kind of like this big thing, like wow, game announcement, and I can probably see some people, and I can see some cosplayers and shit. I can probably buy some stuff, test some games. You can still do that. You know what?
But it's mainly like you'd mainly go for like stuff like PAX and whatnot. And
yeah. There's still stuff in that place.
Summer Game Fest still does have like a live thing where you can go there, watch it on a theater, and then just go and play games. And besides Summer Game Fest, PAX East. If you're not into AAA gaming and shit, go to PAX.
Yeah.
So many cool ass indie game shit. It's worth it to go to this convention. It's obviously meeting your favorite YouTuber and whatnot, because people love to go to PAX. But if you want to play games and like try out just go to PAX. It's great. It's a good time. It's amazing how many like talented people go there.
Shout out to Tupai who tickets for PAX and then found out his wife had
COVID. He had to stay in the hotel room.
The whole fucking
trip. Bro. You know what? You know what? You can show me, bro. But even if I love my wife, I love Rev. I'm gonna be like, I'm coming back. I'm gonna get you some soup. I'm gonna go to PAX. Fuck you.
Oh, it's a long line at the soup thing. Oh, I got lost. I took the wrong turn. I went to a different city. I don't know what happened, bro. But look, I got some cool merch. You want something?
Fuck you. I'm kidding. I obviously take care of them, but man, I would be salty if I couldn't go at the same time.
Shout out Tupai.
Tupai, we love you. Tupai, you're here. Hey, Tupai.
Yeah, if you're looking Tupai, shout out Tupai.
He said he's listening to it.
So. Yeah, Tupai. I'm joking, by the way. I love you and your wife, man. But honestly, that's just me.
Also, if you are listening live and you like what you hear, go ahead and follow. And if you have a question, if you're live here, right here on Twitch, you can use the channel point redeem, ask a question, and we'll answer it. And yeah, thank y'all for watching.
Actually, again, Tupai, if you are listening, we got to get you on this podcast, bro.
Yeah,
True.
We gotta get you
on here.
What about you, Nova? I mean, you said your experience with E3 was kind of like just else, but then again, you bought an Xbox, so that's on you.
True.
You know what? I'll give you that one, but
I'll give you that one.
That didn't appeal to me that much. Like
that's fair. Compared to a lot of us, like Nova's just kind of like. too open field. He feel like he's like kind of like a countryman, not really, but kind of.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
It's just
If he goes outside, he does, he does his Nova stuff. He's not ever.
He does his Nova
His
stuff. What
Nova
does that entail? He's,
stuff.
oh yes,
Yeah.
Nova stuff. I know exactly what that means. Yeah.
Basically, he's not really like playing games or like getting games all the time and like being a side.
You don't know what he does off cam.
and
Yeah, we don't know what he does for that.
what games am
SpongeBob.
I gonna play on the Xbox One?
Yeah, like
Exactly.
Paladins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hey,
Paladins,
Paladins.
but
We
yeah,
gotta,
no,
we gotta start playing Paladins again, man.
I
Yeah.
am disappointed with a lot of things because like here's the thing. Another thing, I'm gonna say this right now. Like I remember not last year, was the year before, so it was like 2021. 2021 was the year when a lot of the Activision Blizzard shit was coming out, and the VGAs came out and were like, we don't support this shit, bro. If you're having problems, fuck these companies. And then the next year they were like, oh, best multiplayer game of the year, Overwatch 2. Like, why would you fucking put
Yeah.
them on a pedestal, bro? They didn't give them to them. They fucking Splatoon 3 won.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just
come
the fact
on.
that it was like nominated or like a nominee.
Yeah, no, it was. I was like, you were literally like.
I mean, to be
Back in the-
fair, I think Activision is a massive part of the industry.
Well, yeah,
So,
of
like,
course they are.
Yeah, having all of their
Oh, yeah, they are.
games
Oh, fucking
be
right.
exempt from the awards show would be a little unfair, but the fact that nothing they made really won still shows that they need to fix what they're
Well,
doing.
it's like, would they still like hold them to that? Like, if they fire everybody and change, would they still be like, nope, we're not gonna put Overwatch in there because your past behavior?
Well,
No,
if
I
they
think
fire
I think
Bobby
it's 'cause-
Kotick,
I
I'll
think
be
it's
glad.
because like they haven't changed jack diddly fuck.
Did they
Like,
did
really,
not
they
get rid
haven't
of anybody? I thought
No, but like
No,
the
somebody
CEO.
took a break and then waltzed
Oh,
right
that's what
back in.
it was. Oh, okay, so
Like no,
yeah.
the CEO of Activision, Bobby Kotick, is still at the company. He hasn't gone fired.
Oh,
He didn't get us. He went like, oh, I apologize for this shit. But you know what? His billions really just kind of mute that shit. He gets paid too much. He doesn't care. He literally came out recently, said a statement, and everybody was like, yeah, you did the same shit. What the fuck are you talking about? He is a horrible human being. From all the accusations that had come out, all things that have gone proven correctly, and the way he has responded to a lot of shit, just prove that he just has the power and the the money just to not give a fuck.
yeah, of course, yeah.
When Microsoft buys the company, I just hope. I imagine Bobby Kotick isn't gonna get fired immediately. I hope so. That would be fucking hilarious. Hilarious. Just like, you're fired. Thank you for the company. Fuck you.
Real.
But probably with a contract, he'll probably be at the company for like a little bit more, few years, and then he'll get kicked out. Like buying companies and stuff like that works like that. Like, you can't fire me until a few years later. But I did, like, speaking of Microsoft, fucking goddamn Phil Spencer, he was pissed off.
What happened with Phil Spencer?
The
Oh.
VGAs, he was so pissed.
What happened?
He was so
Dude,
pissed. He was getting
Sony
sued by
is such a-
Sony.
Hmm?
Sony was suing. Remember how Microsoft is trying to buy Activision Blizzard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and like Sony's like, and like on the Game Awards, Phil Spencer was there, and Sony was just revealing so much shit. And then like there was a part where he zoomed the camera at Phil Spencer, and he just did not look happy. He just,
I really don't remember that. I don't remember that.
He had the fakest like.
Yeah,
He was like
the business chairman style, the smile. Just
Which is weird because Phil Spencer's usually like one of the like. He normally looks really happy. He's like
No, he's a pretty chill dude.
He's
from
like
what
the
we know.
Reggie of like Microsoft. Surprisingly, he's always chill.
Oh, for sure.
He's always chill.
true.
But yeah, no, E3. I'll miss that big E. I'll miss that big 3.
well.
They didn't say they were coming. They didn't put like in the letter to IGN. They didn't say we don't know if we're coming back another year. They just didn't put that. So
Yeah, no,
this is
yeah, it's just whatever. Yeah,
this is just the
I'll get over it. You know, internet is here, and it's not been getting information in like a minute. So yeah, whatever. But it is
me, bro.
sad.
I don't have GameStop in my island, bro. I have all my cases with GameStop
you.
stickers. I normally would remove them. I still have GameStop stickers. So
GameStop dead too, bro.
GameStop almost there, bro. I can't wait.
I
Next
think-
week episode.
I feel like
Next week episode.
I feel like if GameStop restructures itself to like a place where you can buy like digital
Actually
or like
sell
physical
games
games
now?
reliably, like online, like that's like the main place you'd want to go. Like they could cut a deal, or they have a program where you can get like points off on new games. Like they can live this,
Oh, like
but
a CD
that would
keys or
mean,
my
Like a reward
yeah.
system.
But that would mean they'd have to stop selling, the Rick and Morty Funko Pops. So
No, where did I get
Exactly,
my plushies, bro?
Yeah,
It's kind
Fortnite
of
Nerf
irritating that the right side of
I kid
GameStop
you not,
nowadays is
there
just
is a
merch.
GameStop near me. When we first moved here, it was games. And
It was
then
game. Wait, you know Funko?
No. You walk in there right now.
I have a bunch of them.
You walk in. The Nintendo section is just toys, and then there's a tiny little shelf on the other side with the Switch games.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's
Well,
just
yeah.
like Mario Checkers, like fucking Keanu Reeves figure.
Oh,
Like,
Wick or like yeah,
it's-
It's yeah, and you can't really get rid of them because like they just I don't even know.
and they tried to break into like this collectible market where they would have like like anime
Yeah.
figures and shit like that. But they keep them in this tiny glass case, or they're like up on like the
the shelf,
roost or whatever, and no one cares.
Yeah, so and it's
They're
definitely
like-
like an early 2010s vibe. Like
Yeah.
it's
We're-
not relevant.
Although I did see like a really cool Yu-Gi-Oh statue in there at one point, and I should have gotten it. I didn't.
Last time I went to GameStop was when I bought Rocket League.
So you bought Rocket League?
Rocket League when it wasn't free. So I
When it
was
wasn't
Oh,
free,
this
I
man
know- I
bought
know
this
that.
man bought Rocket League.
no,
Ew.
I
no,
bought Rocket
no.
League because that was like the only
Steam.
game my
Yeah, I
shitty
know,
first
Steam.
laptop
On
could run.
Steam, bro.
I still
Here's the
Toasters.
thing. Here's the thing. If you bought Rocket League
Dun-dun.
before it became free to play, if you bought like the quote unquote Ultimate Edition, the Deluxe Edition, you would get like these like the Batman Batmobile and like the Jurassic Park car, and those no longer exist. You can never
I
get those
got
cars ever
the
again.
Flash wheels.
You
the
got the
Flash wheels
Flash.
and
Yeah, I think the only special car I have in Rocket League is the DeLorean from Back to the Future. I think that's the only one.
You got to spend
Sounds
a
pretty
lot
cool.
of moolah for that
Moolah.
now. Yeah,
Yeah, I could
Uh,
sell them. Can you sell those on like Steam Marketplace?
I don't think so. Hey, bro,
No,
if you're
you can't.
giving them,
Bro,
if you're
wait,
giving
no,
them
no,
away,
hold up.
I don't know,
This
get
man-
free.
he's
Hold on,
looking.
Can I? Hold on,
You
can I?
can't trade those.
No,
items.
no, I don't think you can. I don't think.
I know,
think
but
Rocket
like
League-
I also have some really old items. So hold on. I need
Hold
to
on,
see if
bro.
there's a
I'm trying to make
marketplace
my 5 cents.
5 cents. Bro. He's about to
Steam
get, like,
Marketplace
2
is more reliable than crypto. Hold on.
cents. It really is.
True.
You got to deal. You got to do it through PayPal.
Oh,
though,
I
bro. You
forgot. Alex made me get Penguins Arena. God damn.
Oh, we gotta play the game. Oh, we actually get to play that.
Oh,
Like,
I played it on my stream. It's terrible.
is it like good terrible or like OJ terrible or just
Your mileage may vary, but you shouldn't plan a whole stream around it.
Okay,
so it's an OJ game, right?
Yeah. exactly.
I think Crab Game is a better OJ game, but that could be
Probably.
like in your roster.
All right, okay. Okay, this will be the last topic before we head
The
out.
last topic.
It'll be literally the last one. We talked about Adin Ross last time, but and like just happened today, I think he posted a video on Twitter saying he's gonna be quitting streaming and content creation and all that in social media. So
Because the internet is so negative.
he's like allegedly he's quitting. You know, people don't quit the internet, so he's not really quitting. But yeah, he's like saying like the internet is too toxic. He pisses them off every time he goes online, and yeah.
Yeah, no, see, like, I think getting off the internet is good for him because I don't think anybody would miss him while he's gone. Unlike I miss the Cheez-It box that's no longer on the back of your
The
dresser.
Cheez box is coming back, bro. Don't worry.
You sure?
But no,
Sure?
no, I'm still like people will miss him. He has a large fan base, whether we like it or not. He's still popular, but he's saying like he doesn't like this whole cancellation. I don't like being canceled. I can't say anything
no one likes
anymore.
it. No one likes
But
that.
it's just like he literally invites this to himself. So like I don't know what he expects. He's not really quitting. He'll be back. Even if he gets offline, it'll be for like a little bit, and he'll come back because it'll be like a new wave or something he wants to like capitalize on. So yeah.
Why are you...
Rip
Chip,
Bozo.
what are you...
Chip, you
Rip
can't do
Bozo.
that,
Is that-
bro.
Is that the Haribo?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it is.
Fucking
Bro,
that-
at least use like a
that
good candy wrapper to fake
that
sniff it.
Aiden Ross pack.
That the Aiden Ross pack, yeah.
bro.
I mean,
Internet
he's,
Ross
I
pack.
don't know. It's so dumb because he's actually not quitting. I just think he's just like trying to be dramatic.
no,
So yeah.
it's just trying to basically say that. Yeah, no.
He's trying to get
so-
people to come say like, no,
No,
don't
no.
leave. Like he wants some positivity from faceless people online.
When
and
it's been
that's-
motally negative, so it's like I don't know what he like.
he,
He
he
wanted.
does
Here's
this
the
to
thing.
himself. He can
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
shut
no,
up,
he
do
does
what he
this.
wants to do, and then
Yeah, no, because he moved to
people will
kick.
stop. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he thinks he thinks he's invisible because of kick. But I should mention the reason why this has been happening. So I don't know if you know Jake Lucky. Do you know who that guy is?
Not a clue.
Okay,
Please
so he's
explain.
Jake Lucky's a guy on Twitter. He's like a famous
Wait,
like
are you going back to like
esports
way back,
famous-
Chip?
No, I'm talking about like what's been going on specifically. So, Jake Lucky is this guy who normally commentates about what's going on with the game scene and whatnot. He also commentates about Twitch streamers and like things that are going on. He's like this really like he's basically an important guy. He's really chill. He's
I
really
don't know,
cool
Jake
and whatnot.
Lucky, corny guy, but sure he reports the news. But yeah, go ahead.
He's fine. I don't mind him.
Corny. But anyway,
But
go ahead.
basically he's been very vocal and like very against all the things that Adin Ross has been doing. And he normally like Adin Ross has been gaining on him because he only talks about the bad things he does. And you know what? That's because you only do bad things, really. Because he was like, "Oh, I recently donated money to a guy on Kick because he just started streaming and he had some issues and whatnot." I'm like doing something good doesn't excuse your bad things that you will literally do like an hour after. It
True.
doesn't excuse that shit. He after like he's been going after Jake Lucky because he just reporting that shit because they have to. The most recent thing that happened with him, and I guess the turning point as to what happened with what's happening with Adin Ross was recently. He was watching like this shitty TikTok edit of like Destiny talking. It was another kind of cringe. Not gonna lie.
That one.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro.
So what's going on was that he was looking at his Discord and they keep sending memes and clips and whatnot, and he looked at this clip of like like this teacher was talking about gender stuff, which I don't really know that much about like how gender studies work, so I really can't say if they were like doing something wrong, doing something right. They were just basically explaining what these terms means and whatnot, these like gender forms. I don't really know how to explain them.
It's
But
like
again, I don't
yeah.
know how I don't know how to call them. I guess they're terms. I don't know. But basically, after the clip ended, and he saw this, he went on this tangent and basically said, and I quote, let me imitate what he was doing, bro. All these like people like talking about pronouns and shit. You know what like pronouns are? Kill/them. Which it's really, really like you can say it's a joke. Like how I can say my pronouns are chunker/ship. But like the way he was saying it and the way his community reacts to it, it's obvious it's just a threat. It's basically a threat to this group of people that really have done nothing to him. It's a group of people that wish to be, happy with how they are. You know why they don't wish to have a gender specifically dedicated to them, or I guess specifically a sex or whatever. That's fine. I do not mind them. You can have whatever you want. You're
People are
happy.
people.
I'm
They
happy
have the
for you.
freedom to choose what
Yeah,
they want to do.
exactly. So this is the way he said this was obviously a I fucking hate these people, and he came out with a clip saying like, hey, I apologize to absolutely nobody because I'm Adin Ross and I'm so fucking cool. And then he did a little shitty dance.
Yeah.
'cause
He
thinks
he
he's so
doubled
fucking
down on the
cool.
joke. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he doubled down on the joke and thought he was cool and swagging as shit. By the way, I should mention that Adin Ross is on Kick. He's no longer at Twitch. He got kicked out. We talked about that like a few episodes ago. One of the co-owners of Kick that legitimately invited him to go on Kick is so deeply disappointed on Adin
Yeah,
Ross.
Trainwreck,
His name is
yeah.
Trainwreck. Trainwreck. He made basically a response to that. He was just saying, "Bro, this is not you. You're being this egotistical fake character, and you're playing a character for your chat because they don't know there's real you." Yada yada yada. Basically, just saying that he's really disappointed and like it's basically the fact that he was like, "Hey, come to my platform. You just got kicked out."
Yeah, he's to blame for all this. Yeah,
Wait,
Yeah, no,
wait.
and the fact-
Who's to blame? Train?
the guy who invited him.
No,
No.
Trainwreck's is not really-
No.
no,
No,
just
like he feels bad because he gave him another platform.
he gave him a platform to
Like-
basically be even worse. I will admit
Yeah.
with that. I'll agree
That's
with
what I'm
that.
trying to say.
But the fact that you disappointed the guy way more than you already have
Right.
with what
He
happened
gave,
with the
he gave him
original
a
stream.
chance.
He gave him a huge chance, and he was like, he was genuinely disappointed because, Trainwrecks is one of the like. If you don't know what happened with Trainwrecks, I'm not gonna go into like too long didn't care, or too long didn't read. He was a Twitch streamer. Twitch fucked him up. He has a grudge against Twitch. try to and then like team up with Kick to make a platform.
Yeah.
And Kick works. It's kind of working against
Yeah,
Twitch.
Kick is doing
People are
a little
going there,
better than like
and they're
last time.
they're doing better than we thought we was gonna do. It's actually doing a little bit better.
Yeah.
Is it gonna stay for long? It depends.
It depends
now
on how
with
many
the-
like streamers they get and like what
Well,
kind
if
of.
Twitch
Yeah, no.
keeps making stupid decisions.
Honestly,
They
yeah, it's up to Twitch being bad and then
Yeah,
Kick adding a lot
like,
of stuff.
I watched a video that kind of went over some of the stuff they're trying to do. They're like, okay, we're doubling down on the 50-50 split because we're stupid. And also we're going to try and monetize so many little things that no one's going to want to do. Like the whole thing where it's like, oh, let me run more ads to make back the money I would have lost. Yo, that's really cool, but everyone's going to leave when you do that.
Yeah, then your viewership dips on the entire platform too. So they'll go back to YouTube, they'll go to Kick, Rumble, they'll do anything else except be on Twitch. So yeah, it hurts them.
I just
Very dumb.
I just really think that it's the fact that even Trainwrecks really just needs to get him off the platform. Really, like he said he's leaving, but I
He
realize
said he's
just
not
think that-
gonna ban him. Or like the
yeah, no,
most
I
he'll do
imagine
is
it's
like
not, but
72.
But I imagine Trainwreck told him to get the fuck out for like a week or something. It makes sense. honestly,
Probably.
after,
Yeah,
his
probably
apology.
like in private he said, okay,
Like,
you take a
if
break.
you keep, he probably told him if you keep doing this, I probably will have to ban.
Yeah.
because this is actually insane.
It's like because like he
so
said he doesn't really want to permaban him.
Yeah, he doesn't want to ban people. He doesn't really
Because,
want to ban
yeah,
people because that's
but-
the whole point of Twitch.
Or Kick.
That's the whole point of Kick. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the whole point of why he made Kick, because Twitch was being a bitch.
Mhm.
Although that's inevitably going to put Kick in a bad situation where advertisers are going to start pulling out.
Yeah, because
It'll be
because of him.
adpocalypse.
Do they even
news.
have many advertisers?
I mean, I'd imagine they're
They're
going to get
decent.
more.
You think so?
Because I really
They
don't know how
are
they're doing
bringing
on that.
more streamers too.
Yeah, well, of course, yeah, they pay them. I think it's like 90 or 80% split with streamers.
Yeah, 95. I think it's
Yeah.
95 or something.
And then they do have like better AdSense, meaning you get more for ads if you run it on Kick. That's cool, I guess. But
I think the support system might also be better.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure
The
about the support system.
the support system is a little bit more vocal since it's like a small group of people.
Yeah,
And right
it
now-
might be.
Right now, since Kick is like kind of bombing, and like if anybody's actually having problems, they kind of just immediately go to work.
Oh yeah, and Kick
know-
did get finally a mobile app, but it sucks. So yeah, they got to fix
I
that.
imagine it's
It's,
Yeah, no,
it's
they
you
probably
can tell
will.
it's definitely in beta, but I guess you can watch a
no.
stream on there.
I respect them for trying to put it out already. They have gotten some exclusive streamers, like how they got the
I'll
guy
be
that
real,
plays chess and whatnot.
it's
You're fine.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna,
You're fine.
hopefully, you guys will be done by the time because I don't know anything about it.
You'll be back.
Just get out of here, you. But did he kill his
I don't know
cam?
anything about
Oh,
it.
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
What? No.
okay.
Here, I'll do this for you though.
No,
There you go.
no.
go.
Edit censor the camera.
Yeah. No, censor my camera with something funny.
I'm
Come on in,
just I'm just gonna blur it out. No.
Yeah,
I'm
they-
doing.
they-
You ever edit this podcast? I'm supposed to just like cut it up and just upload. I'm not gonna do all this heavy editing, bro.
yeah,
anyway.
you gotta do it, B. Fuck you.
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Yeah, we'll wrap this up
yeah,
like 5 minutes. So yeah.
So just this whole thing, and then in his apology, Adin Rose was like, "Yo, I'm glad Top G and his brother are out of jail. Like they
Or at
deserve it.
prison, yeah.
They should drop the case because they don't have any evidence and whatnot."
Yeah, he's just being
The
dumb.
fact that you're throwing this in there just really shows that you just don't care.
Yeah,
really shows that
he's really just dumb. I don't think he's smart at all. It's just like
He's
his awareness and it's just like his IQ. I probably like
It's
I really just don't know. I just don't think he's a smart individual. Honestly, it's like
speaking of Andrew Che, he looks fucking horrendous. right
because
now.
you can't use the argument like, oh, he's young. Like, bro, I'm
does.
22.
He does.
I would not. I'm the same age as Ada Ross. I would not do any of that stuff.
He's around the same. He's around the
Yeah.
same age as you.
No,
bro.
we're the same age, 22. It's like, bro.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what I would do if I was a millionaire streamer or stuff like that. I don't know, but I know I wouldn't be like misogynist, I wouldn't be racist, I wouldn't do all this stuff. I wouldn't side with the sex trafficker. I wouldn't do all that stuff. So it's like, yeah. So
You slipped at one end,
I step at the end of it. But yeah, it's just insane. So yeah, he's just actually just dumb, which is it's unfortunate, bro.
fucking Andrew Tate, man. He really posted a video of him like going and while walking around in his room, like he wasn't an edit. He was like he had like music playing in the background. He was going.
True. But the thing is, like, I don't know why he's acting like this. Like, yeah, he's out of prison, but he's not free. He's still on house arrest. The case is still ongoing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
house arrest, which is arguably worse. People can just go to your house and say, "Fuck."
I mean, yeah, they can, but it's like I feel like if there is evidence, they're just like, you know, trying to compile all of it. So yeah, we'll see.
I just hope Aiden Ross gets a wake up call. He kind of quote unquote is.
I don't know. I don't know. I
I
guess this is
don't
wake
have
up.
faith in
Him quitting. That's wake up call.
Him.
I don't have
being
much faith in him because he's very like
dumb.
he's still young, stupid. Because of the fact that
We're all young and stupid
Yeah,
in the sense
I'm saying
that
we're the same
thing is,
age as him.
He pairs himself.
we
He pairs
can
himself with really bad people.
He really does.
Yeah, I
we
think.
we can make mistakes. We can make mistakes,
Yeah.
right?
Obviously, you can make
But
mistakes, but like
I feel like what he's doing, he doesn't consider mistakes.
No.
It's,
he doesn't consider
rough.
mistakes.
Yeah.
And when
Like
they are mistakes,
yeah, okay.
he
I'll
doesn't
let
take
Nova
that-
talk since he hasn't talked much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
he
yeah,
doesn't
no.
take accountability, and that's the problem.
True.
He doesn't have
Yeah, no.
that.
It's just the
Self,
it's just
like-
the fact that
Hold
his
up,
fans are
bro.
just awful.
Let him cook, bro. Let him cook. He hadn't spoke the whole time.
Sorry.
Nah, bro, I'm thirsty.
Damn, y'all can't interrupt the no.
Yeah, we should all go quiet during this next topic and just like all like just look at Nova.
Yo, I'll get you on the Paul, bro.
Political. But like
I
it's
get
the
you,
fact
Nova.
that also his community is like just now horrible people. His
Yeah.
community, his shatters are just horrendous people. Like full stop, no nothing. Like when he was streaming back on Twitch, you know, playing like NBA, 2K, and whatnot. You know, his community was obviously like
A little edgy.
probably.
They
a
were
little
always edgy,
you know?
but it's like when he started doing more of like the just chatting and IRL stuff, like more like a year or two ago, then that's when his chat started being like really toxic. Like
He's
he
also,
started like
he's also
yeah.
no, sorry. No, to continue. Sorry.
Oh, so he started like doing like, you know, inviting big streamers, doing like challenges. Like it's just like he just went into that lane of like just being this, I don't know, like you know, I don't know how to say it, like just like that just chatting streamer who just does all that stuff and like wild crazy reactions. So yeah.
He's also a fucking crypto scammer. I need to fucking put that out there.
Oh,
A lot
yeah,
of
I
people,
forgot
a
about
lot of
that.
people forgot about that. A lot of people really don't smack him for that. But he put a rug pull, and on the stream where he was getting called out of it, he was getting a haircut. He was just laughing it off. I remember this vividly because
Mhm.
it was so dumb. And ever since then, I fucking hated them. I never heard of the guy. I heard that it was this guy. He did a crypto scam, and he was laughing it off, and he was saying, "You guys are fucking idiots." And ever since then, he's just been getting worse. And it's the fact that this has never gotten mentioned, the fact that he has never gotten like, you know, taken down a notch because of that. It's a fact that he got, you know, a slap on the wrist, kept streaming on Twitch, kept getting more viewers, kept getting more followers, subscribers, money, and now he's on Kick, getting a lot of money from horrible people that probably have nothing else to do in life other than harass and bother people in life.
True.
Like it's
But yeah.
it's generally
Yeah.
bad.
So apparently, to wrap that up, apparently he's gonna quit. I don't think he will. But you know, just he'll probably be back next week, bro, if he's somewhat quitting. Just to cop back on the new wave.
The numbers don't lie. They spell "I'm coming back." That is
Yeah, he'll be back. It's just like
He'll come back and be like, you know, my fans were messaging me. They were saying, "Oh, I miss your content. It helps my depression, and you know,
They
I'm
sent me
back."
this-
yeah, he's
They
gonna
sent me
pull
several
that.
pictures
Shit
of
like
my
that, yeah.
sister's OnlyFans. And you know what?
And I'm not saying
Wow.
I'm not gonna act like I'm gonna clarify like it's okay if you like a content creator and it helps you with your depression, whatever the case may be. But for him, he's definitely gonna be lying about that.
If you're gonna, he can't use that and be like, I'm coming back for my fans because they need me like this. No, just you can't pull that.
Your fans are
Honestly,
assholes.
he's probably the reason they'd still be depressed.
Probably. It's like the content is
They're
just poison. Really, it's just like
24/7.
yeah. The Zoomer content. But yeah, that's it for the main topics. This will be the end of the episode. So we have one question.
One
Yeah, we one question on the channel point thing. Shout out to Sar. He said, "How long do we think GameStop will last?"
How long do you think June will last? What?
3
Oh,
minutes.
sorry. Sorry.
Wait, no. Okay, wait.
Sorry. I misread that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. How long do we think
you're probably-
GameStop
you're probably
will
average.
last?
Anyway,
I mean, You
I
probably
think
way below average, but anyway.
GameStop was probably gonna die like last year.
I have plenty of things that you could blur out. Don't make me make editor
GameStop
2 upset.
Bro,
to give you
Yeah,
an
well,
honest answer, GameStop probably would have died last year. If like around 2021, 2022, or 2020, the whole like let's invest on GameStop and let's make ourselves money.
Oh, yeah,
Bro,
that
I'm
whole thing.
surprised. I am honestly surprised that one thing where they were accidentally shipping people shit for free. I'm surprised that didn't kill him.
honestly,
Like
bro.
the poster on my wall that's sitting right there, I got from that.
Mm-hmm.
That was like
Yeah,
the
but,
only thing
like-
that
Yeah,
actually came
if you
in,
were there,
but
you had to be there. It was like 1 or 2 a.m.
But
and
yeah,
you
guess what?
had to be there.
I don't have
Yeah.
GameStop in my country. I was
You had to be
mad.
there. Like it was just everything was free on the
Yeah,
site.
it was funny.
Yeah,
I knew I
was
wasn't
funny.
I knew I wasn't gonna get most of it, but I was just like, let me put some dumb shit on my
If I
thing,
get
like stuff that
something.
they're probably trying to clear out of inventory. That
Yeah.
was like where that thing came from. And then I did a separate one where it's like, yeah, no, this stuff probably won't come
Yeah, I
in,
tried to get a Switch, try to get like a Switch case, some games, some dumb stuff, but I didn't get any of it. But yeah, so
some people did get like PlayStations and shit off of it.
Oh,
But
really?
to go back to the actual question, I think the 2020s might be the last, like,
so do you think it'll last until
I
30?
don't think it's. No,
Like
I think
2020,
No.
probably late
sometime in the
2020s.
2020s is when it's gonna go under, or at the very least, before they like try and restructure to fix something.
Rebrand themselves.
I would give them the rest of this year.
Gaming is massive, and they're not doing anything to capitalize on what people want now. They're not like looking into what's popular. They're just kind of like, oh, let's put pop culture shit in our shop, and hopefully
It's
that'll.
just more
GameStop is just Loot Crate, bro.
Yeah,
It's literally just creating.
Yeah, that's
every
stupid,
individual
yeah.
item and
Oh,
it's
you
marked
guys,
up.
oh man, I wanted a Loot Crate as a kid. Thank God I didn't buy one.
True.
Yeah.
That shit was a scam.
I
bro.
have one thing from Loot
What is
Crate, and I
that?
bought
Which
it
one is that, bro?
secondhand. I kid you not, like anything exclusive you would
Venomize,
get from
okay.
Loot Crate has some of the worst production value you will ever see in an item. It
Fucking
is all
inflatable
trash.
fucking crown. Oh my god, you guys need to watch Ashens. I fucking love that guy. He just bought a Loot Crate and he got a fucking inflatable fucking crown in one of his fucking Loot
Actually,
Crates.
speaking of Loot Crate, I wouldn't be surprised if you walk into a GameStop and they have those little like Loot Crate branded like
They
stuff they couldn't
do.
sell.
They
Like
sell
the
it.
gaming,
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's
They
out
do,
there.
they
Yeah,
do, they
yeah,
do,
it's
they
out
do.
there.
Also, no, but you said you think they're gonna go down this year? Like you think
Yeah,
this year?
I think so. This year or by 2025.
That's the thing. I agree with you. They'll probably I think they'll probably go down in the late 2020s because if the thing with like AMD or not AMC AMC, like the whole stock market being like people actually getting a brain and being like, wait, if we put money on this stock, all of us we make money out of this, right? It's like yeah,
Yeah.
we should do that. And like actually fucking up what was it like it was so fucking funny that entire week. It's like people being like, wait, we can do what those people are doing, but we gain money out of it. It's like yeah, let's fucking
Yeah,
put money
big
stock.
companies started catching on. Yeah,
Fucking dude, the fucking
millionaires caught on.
the Wolf Street, bro. The fucking like what was it, Wall Street, I think, or whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Wolf Wall Street, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, the fucking Wall Street was like, wait, we need to make this illegal. They literally went on a court case against people that were doing this because they were like, no, you guys can't make
You can't make money in our
us."
system. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Only we can.
Right,
Because
but
the system is
even
big-
though you could do that, that's what thing that Rich didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
a lot
the
of
thing.
corporations who do that.
They just try to enforce a law because the way those big peoples get money is that they put money to these companies and they purposely fail. That's the
Right.
thing. They purposely try and make them fail so they can get a shit ton of money back.
Right.
So and then people realize, wait, those people are doing that. We can just put money and make them lose millions, or we get millions back. And how much of people got money? Like people that supported AMC, even AMC was like, "Hey, yo, thank you for supporting. You come here, you prove that you actually helped us and you funded us. Get free popcorn, get a free ticket, go watch your movie, have fun." And that was kind of cool because theaters back like that, theaters in that era or like that year, and even GameStop those years.
Yeah,
were
2020.
doing
Yeah.
horrible. It
Okay,
was
actually,
COVID. It was
I know
COVID.
this is kind of off topic, but since you brought up theaters, how long do you think theaters have? Just out of
They-
curiosity.
They have way more. They have way more time.
No, see, I know that they're gonna last way longer, but bro, if something like 2020 happens again, where everything gets shut down, it could go. It could go.
I still even
It-
then,
look,
I think it'll still be fine then.
It was so hard
okay.
for me and a lot of people I knew to like get back in theaters. Like I'm if
I will say this, Todd. Sorry, but I think
no,
I
you go.
agree. I agree with you that I think some brands will go down. Not all of them, but some theater brands will probably go down.
Yeah, some of the,
Ones
the
like
last-
AMC will still be fine, but some companies will probably go down, and then
Mhm.
they will get taken over. I think that theaters are still like the best way to watch movies, arguably.
Oh,
'cause
for
it's
sure,
like-
for sure.
It's like, and also like, if theaters go down, film fests are still here, and fucking film fests are great. You go to a film fest, you watch indie films, or you watch like actual. They sometimes feel like really big films, like how Pinocchio, like Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, was actually shown on a film fest before it came out on Netflix, and people fucking love that shit. It was a great thing. It was even out in theaters, and you could watch it in theaters. So
See, okay, no. Nerdy just called it mom and pop theaters. You can't make fun of me anymore. It's a common phrase, Tune. Shut up.
No,
Right.
I never said it
Alright.
wasn't real. I never said it wasn't real.
Yeah,
maybe
no,
the
you
mom-
started doing like the little funny voice quoting me on that. Yeah.
Because you said
like-
I went to my local mom and pop game shop. Like that's why I was. I didn't never say mom and pop
yeah, a lot of people
weren't a
say
phrase.
that.
I would
A
never
lot
said
of
it wasn't a
but,
phrase.
But it's but now you gotta shut up.
like
No.
now that
Otherwise, you gotta
Nerdy-
call Trent now.
now
You
that
never
Nerdy-
hear that?
Otherwise,
I'm gonna
it's
go to my local
otherwise
mom
it's
and pop theater.
Bro,
No,
y'all aren't
like, you've
listening. I
been to a mom
never
and
said
pop theater?
I never said mom and pop wasn't a thing. I said your quote is I went to my local mom and pop game shop. That's what I'm quoting. I'm not quoting the phrase mom and pop, bro. And if
Yeah,
you wanna
bro.
listen, that's fine, bro. If you
I
wanna
used
listen.
to have this.
Mm,
I'm gonna mention a
changing the
theater.
story. Okay,
I used to have
see.
this theater that I used to go to. It wasn't even like part of the big chains in PR. They only had two. They had two like rooms to show films, so they had two big films to show. It was like $4 for adults. It was fucking heaven.
How long did that last?
It was going on from the early '90s till COVID.
So not that long.
COVID killed it. What do you mean?
Damn, that's
Todd, what do you
actually
mean? '90s
unfortunate.
to
A
2020?
lot of theaters do that. Like they like say it's like a movie that people haven't watched it, and it's kind of like they're gonna
Oh, that's
eventually
a good
take it out of
point.
theaters.
If ticket prices become unaffordable, that could. I mean, but tickets are
They're,
like
they're not.
never
They're
really that
they're
bad.
never
I
like.
think it depends on where you go.
Tickets are
If you're going to like if you're going to like the
no.
AMC, IMAX, or whatever the case may be, then the tickets might be a little bit higher. But I think it's always been.
Let me explain to you something. Actually, sorry. I'm just taking all the attention. Give me all the attention. But there's this brand in PR. I think it's also in the Caribbean. It's called Caribbean Cinemas. Because it's in the Caribbean. Yada yeah. They're still reliable. I always go there because they're the only theater in the country, more or less. They have this style of theater called the VIP theaters. They're not bad. They're called VIP for a reason. They're clean. They sell food. You can get drunk while watching the film. Yeah, and stuff like that. You have like the chairs that that recline and like bend over,
Recline.
and they have like a table for you so you can just eat while watching the film like this. And when I watched Avatar like that because my sister's friend bought the tickets like that.
Avatar was so bad. Oh my god.
Ah, bro, we're not talking about how bad it was.
Oh my god. Oh
Avatar
my
2
god.
was
wait.
all right. Avatar
Okay,
2
you
was
know what?
okay. I'm just gonna say.
You know
I
what? This
enjoyed
theater
it.
segue should leave us off on one thing. So the Mario movie comes out in a couple of
It
days,
does.
right?
Comes out in a
So
couple
next,
days.
okay, shut the fuck up, Nova.
Nova, you're irrelevant, bro. You know what? I'm gonna kick Nova. It's over. It's
Yeah,
it's a,
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
3-man
Wow.
podcast.
No, but what I was gonna say is we're all gonna be watching it. So the next podcast, we're probably gonna be talking about it.
Probably.
So
I'll be watching it.
I don't
on
know if
Friday
it'll
with
be.
Rex.
I don't know if it'll be a like if the movie is like super interesting and there are a bunch of references in it. It might
When are
be
we doing the
worth a whole
episode?
podcast.
When
but
are we doing the episode next week? 'Cause
I mean, we can plan it accordingly.
Yeah,
really.
let's
It's like
let's not
on
let's not plan it right now. All
on
right.
Friday-
Well, let's
on
not
Friday,
plan
I
it right.
watched the
Let's
movie.
not
No,
plan it right now.
Damn, nigga,
No,
bro.
I'm not
Like I just
planning it. I'm not planning it. I'm telling you my schedule because I'm a busy man.
okay, but don't talk about it now. It's on the podcast, bro. That's not, God.
Shut up, bro.
Anyway, all right.
I'm gonna go watch it on Friday.
So okay, I'm gonna go back.
All right,
Really far.
YouTube, in the comments, let us know what your favorite part of the Mario movie is, and we'll talk about it next time.
No, you
Alright.
clowns. We have a little more to do. Just let me. Okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
To answer the GameStop question, I think it has 2 more years. Okay, we're going back to that, and then we have one more channel point question: is why aren't people going to malls anymore? Which I don't know. I don't know. That's a troll question, but
Well,
yeah.
No, like
No,
Malls
it's a
are
legit
still
question. It's a
really
legit
popular.
question.
Amazon,
legit question.
Amazon is taken over, but I think a lot of people are realizing like, oh, like, okay, no, this is. I actually have something to say about this. So Amazon's having a problem where you know how eBay's full of like scams where you'll order something like this one like thing
It
you
never
wanted and
comes.
it's a Chinese bootleg, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Amazon has this problem where people will buy like unsold stock of something like they'll rip parts out of a Dell or whatever, and then they'll throw it up, and because they
Oh,
paid
for
to
the
get like a
PC.
sponsor, yeah, no, they'll pay to get a sponsored spot, and then they'll make so much money off of unassuming people who don't even know they're buying like a Dell that can't even handle Minesweeper. It's upsetting.
Windows Vista.
Like they
There
have
was
this huge problem of like scams for like the first 10 results. If they don't fix that and people catch on, Amazon might, I don't know.
They'll lose
So,
their,
like,
you know,
It's
their
much less
trustability.
reliable.
They'll lose their
the
trustability.
whole
Yeah.
point, the whole point of the scams. I don't know who made a video on it, but basically, like this computer manufacturer or like the people who make the computers pre-built, they just buy parts that like
Mhm.
other companies don't want anymore, and they're not the best parts.
I think Austin Evans
And
made a video on this or something
yeah,
like
it
that.
was Austin Evans, and
It
they
was.
like
I think they did an This Is podcast episode about it too.
yeah, and they just lie about the parts that are
Mhm.
listed on Amazon, and they just give you random parts. Even
Yeah,
if
they
they're
just give
better,
you whatever. Yeah, even if they're
worse,
better, worse, whatever the case may be. Yeah.
they don't pay for those parts. They're just parts that other
They got
computers
for free.
like manufacturers
At least
just
it's not
want.
Etsy where people will make like
Oh,
custom gaming PC and it has like like the worst fucking graphics card in it, but hey, it has lights.
yeah.
Rev
And
loves
that's
Etsy.
So
that'll
you
be
might
like
get a crappy
$2.
CPU, but you'll get a good GPU.
But yeah,
It's
I do not think malls are really dying. Like malls, my
Malls
local
won't die.
Yeah,
malls
no,
are
it-
still popping. Like it's not going anywhere. They're actually expanding malls like in
Mhm.
my area. So
yeah, no,
I don't
malls.
know.
More and more people are going back to malls from what I've noticed.
Yeah,
The
it's
A lot of
it's still
people like
popular. So I don't know.
In
they
your
offer
case,
a
that might.
lot.
In you guys, it might be the case that where that's true, but in my case, it's gone really bad.
Yeah, I'm talking
Um,
about at least like here in
Yeah,
the
yeah, no.
states.
I
Yeah.
get
Probably
it.
in the islands is different.
I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm gonna go a little
I'm
bit.
surprised though, because like online shopping for you in Puerto Rico seems to always be like terrible. So it's kind of surprising to hear that
honestly.
actually.
Yeah, I
Online
feel like you
shopping
would
in
still
my
want more
country's
I
stores.
mean,
fine.
you always like say like, oh, I gotta wait like 5 months or oh, Steam
Like,
doesn't
oh, I live in
ship Steam
PR.
doesn't-"
Oh,
No,
this,
no,
oh,
no,
that.
no. Okay, no. Listen. For some stuff, it might take a little bit longer. When I buy like an Android or I buy a plush from
Well,
Makeshift,
yeah,
of course I gotta
yeah.
wait. But
Well, we
like
have
when
to
I
wait
buy
if I was in the
something from
States, yeah.
Amazon, when I wait for something, when I order something from Amazon, they usually say, "Oh, it's coming like in a week." It comes in 5 days. I never have a problem with some stuff. Some stuff come in really fast. Some stuff have problems, but it's because the way I type my address. The way I
Mhm.
type my in my case is south. In your case is
Okay,
southwest.
don't dox yourself, all right?
No. I don't care. Who cares? Fucking. Oh, I live in North. Oh wow,
I
where the fuck is North?
I thought you about to say like your whole address. So like,
No,
okay,
I'm just gonna say my
just make
address.
sure.
Okay,
I
look,
know,
look.
but
Okay, so in my country, we have norte, sur, este, oeste, and in your country is north, south, east, and west. East and west, este, oeste. In our country is basically este, but add an O to it, so it's oeste. And so you spell it S-O when you type in the address. Some people that are like American companies don't understand that S-O means S-W. So they send me an email being like, "Hey, we cannot send you your thing because we don't know where your address is." So I'm like,
but
"Oh,
then
let me fix it."
y-
Oh, it might be because I put S-O instead of S-W, and they're like, "Yeah, it's fine now. Thank you very much." You should
okay, yeah,
explain
but
like,
then you said that like online shopping was actually more reliable there. Is it like what sites specifically though?
Amazon.
like Amazon works, the Yeti works. That Yeti's a good example of why some clothing shops are closing.
Okay, yeah, no, clothing. Oh no, I actually had this theory on retail. It's not foolproof. It was just like a shower thought essentially. But I thought about it, and
You
it's like
shower?
a lot of
Man, hit him with the.
He out, bro. What's he about to bring his soap?
Oh my
Now
God.
you can replace his webcam with the Subway Surfers gameplay.
True. I
You know what? No, I'm not giving the opportunity. But what I was gonna say is like a lot of stores that don't sell essentials, like bringing GameStop back to the equation. Like if it's not clothing that you need to try on to like gauge whether it like fits or whatever the case may be, like those shops are probably in trouble because like I think for like video games specifically, any shop that sells those, like you know what you're getting, and most people are doing digital anyway. When it comes to like toys for like kids, that shit, like nobody like cares about the paint quality unless you're like a collector or whatnot. So people just order that off Amazon. Oh, you need like a new laptop, Amazon. Like, I think I really don't want stuff like Best Buy to shut down, but I feel like if your shop sells clothes and food, you're fine. But some other shops are a little bit of trouble.
No, but you want to say something or two?
You got like 2 words, bro. He has no words. Okay, my words is malls aren't dying here. GameStop will die in 2 years. Malls never die. Theaters are staying here forever. So yeah, that's it. That's my thoughts.
Damn, Nova.
No, yeah, popular. Malls are still really popular here, and they actually have a lot of. Because the problem with yours is like you said, there's a lot like Americanism in your malls. With us, our cultures are still very like here. Like in LA, they still have like Little Tokyo, literally just like Japanese culture like type mall. In LA, they have Plaza Mexico, which is literally just like a Mexican mall. We don't have that
Sure.
problem, which is why malls are still really popular here because
You have
the
multiple
people that
countries.
immigrate here, they
Yeah.
still have, some access to like their own like country, I guess, their own little piece of their country. And yeah, the malls are still really popular here. I don't see them dying soon, especially with like clothes, food, like that stuff you want to try on personally. You want to experience it first because there's no way you can't really describe food unless you try it yourself.
True.
Actually, bringing theaters back into the equation. I know a lot of malls have theaters. Like that could help like a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Honestly.
my mall has a theater in it.
People will walk in, they'll watch their movie, and then afterwards they want to hang out. They'll go to like the cafe or whatever, and then they'll spend money elsewhere. Like,
Indeed.
I feel like if more even if it's like a small one, like if more malls have stuff like that, they could last a lot longer too.
Indeed. But all right.
I went too many
Tune
tangents. on
wants
this
us to
episode.
end.
But all
Tune
right.
wants us to end.
I went on too many tangents.
But
this
anyway.
episode.
I
That's
know
so
he
bad.
wants us to end, but this is like one of the best episodes we've had so far. So.
You telling me?
I was very.
No, yeah.
I was very vocal. I'm
Episode was
sorry.
cool. But yeah.
No, it's fine.
That'll be
We'll
it
just cut it all out.
for all these topics. Thank you all for watching. Any final thoughts? 5 words or less. Any final thoughts?
Politics right now. Right now.
Politics right now. We could talk about politics, but we'll talk about that next time,
Let's
right?
talk about politics.
If y'all are talking about politics, I'm out.
Trump got arrested.
Oh my god. No, don't bring that up. We're gonna open a whole new caveat. No, please. I said open a whole new thing because I know we can get into that, but nah.
What is
That's nothing.
Bro, you know episode
be
1.
No. Your 5 words are up, bro. Your 5 words are up.
Season 3, episode 1
no.
of The Boys.
No. Your 5 words are up, bro. No, I'm never gonna acknowledge that. I'm not even acknowledging that, bro. No. Anyway. Mute him. Okay.
Give him the Subway Surfers treatment.
Yeah, shoot.
True.
Yeah, but like you have to record Subway Surfers yourself. You can't pull from the internet. You gotta play it.
I'm pulling from the internet, but what they gonna do? Sue me for that? Get me, bro. Get me.
No. You know what you should do in the beginning of this video? Record yourself playing Subway Surfers, and you get 1 run. See how long you last into the podcast.
This man cannot last.
I can last, bro, in any situation. But anyway,
bro.
I don't know what you mean by that. But anyway, thank you all for joining. Thank you, Chip, Nova, Ty, for being here. Thank you all for watching on Twitch, or if you're on YouTube, shout out if you're making this far. And yeah, we'll catch y'all next time. We out.